What the hell?
That's weird.
Are we? Did you? Wait?
No, we were live for a while because obviously you see them.
Wait, hold on. Were you guys? We scroll up. Let me see. Were you guys? Whoa, guys! Did you guys hear anything we were saying, or were you guys just chatting amongst yourselves? Wait, scroll up. Let me see what does this make. Does this make? What was in Richard? Yo, guys, we were just talking for like fucking 15 minutes. Did you guys not see us at all? Oh my god,
shit.
dude. Holy fucking shit, dude. We were sitting here like some jackass old man. Dude, we were sitting here talking for like 15 minutes, dude. Wow. Wow.
Well, that's what happens when you stay up for 24 hours.
Wow, dude. Whole chat. Oh my god, dude. We thought we were live. Fucking old man moment. Dude, all right. Well, welcome to the Tokyo Crypto Show.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my fucking god, dude. Wow. We heard nothing. Oh, dude. What a bunch of fucking... Guys, honestly, guys, I have not been asleep since yesterday, okay? Body Language Mastery has been an absolute fucking boom, dude. 120 dudes joined the Hot Dude Army. I made some special exceptions for some dudes that are going to pay later. Yeah, guys, we were holy shit, dude. We were sitting here talking for like 20 minutes. We were legitimately sitting here talking.
Yeah, showed us on the back end showing shit just fine.
But... The back end here, dude. Too much soju? No, I was afternoon margaritas. But I mean,
Well, you've been up for 24, more than 24 hours. Probably
I haven't slept. I have not slept. So I have not been awake. I'm not been awake. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah,
just fucking. Is there a samurai sword there? Just give it to me. I'm done. I gotta refund everybody their body language mastery. I'm done with this shit. I'm fucking. Guys. So yeah, I've not been asleep since over. I don't know, what is that, 24? I've been awake for 30 plus hours, handling all the back end stuff for body language mastery. Body Language Mastery has absolutely been a fucking home run. Goddamn, what an amazing turnout. I'm so happy to see every single person that signed up. And, so let's just, we'll do a speed
recap, yeah?
So speed recap, I'm not streaming until Monday. I'm taking time off. I'm exhausted. I'm fucking dying. I'm so tired. I streamed every day in September since I got back from Hot Dude Con. Speaking of Hot Dude Con, we are having Hot Dude Con Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona, Hot Dude Con, November 9th. Hot Dude Con, Phoenix, Arizona, only for body language mastery students. If you did not get in to body language mastery, you are not allowed to attend Hot Dude Con Phoenix. This will be on November 9th. The guys in the body language mastery group, this was announced to them first today. For you guys that are not in the group yet, webinars start on Tuesday, October 8th at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You will be getting an email associated to the account you created for your Teachable to get body language mastery. There are some last-minute exceptions I'm making for people that they just couldn't get in because of credit card errors. When you're doing international transactions, the banks are best fucking friends.
Yeah.
Our banks are a bunch of dickheads. So speaking of the banks being dickheads, let's take a look. We want to talk something. Dude, what's so funny is we were talking about Richard Cooper's tweet, and we thought that you guys were following along with us. We're like, oh wow, what they're so engaging. Like they're talking about Richard Cooper's tweet with us.
Yeah, second one.
Yeah, sorry, no, the fucking gaming mouse is cracked out more than I am. Richard Cooper says, Wired funded my OTC account to buy more Bitcoin this morning. Guys, Bitcoin's price is down and multimillionaires are buying more Bitcoin. Okay, do the work. Read in between the lines. The fucking writing is on the wall. 3 times they asked me, what's this for? 3 times replied, it's personal and none of the bank's business. Every day I'm convinced the use case for crypto is greater than anyone anticipated. Well, I know of two guys that may or may have not shared the same train of thought
on a weekly and or daily basis since March,
daily,
February,
weekly basis here. Richard, you may or may have not been on our show at this time. But yeah, it's just clear as day what's going on. There is no fucking alt season coming, okay? There's no alt season. Get over it. That was a fucking normie meme.
Well, and also, why is he getting into Bitcoin at this time, right? The price is down.
Yep.
Most people aren't buying.
Right.
How is he buying it? He's buying it OTC, which means over the counter. Why is that important? That's how you get the most amount of money in without it being tracked, right? It's kind of like going to the localbitcoins.com, doing a meetup with somebody, but OTC is a lot more professional. It's how the Wall Street guys get in. And so, yeah, he's smart. He knows how to make sure that he can be self-sovereign, have his own money, and actually control it, and not have the government looking over the corner of his shoulder and saying, oh, now we know exactly how much you have in crypto, and, give us, our free money. Just give us our handout because we're fucking poor government slaves.
It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. So real quick, let's just speed through this. So go ahead, follow me on Twitter at ModernLifeJohn. I've got 1,989 followers. Let's get these up to 2,000. And then I think this is.
You just put the at.
Hold on. Oh yeah, there we go. So, and then follow Charlie. He's at 200. Thank you guys for getting him to 200 at Cultivate Crypto. Ben says this one MGTOW guy is running a big rant against Rule 0 and you. And I am raw dogging a hot babe tonight. So like, who gives a fuck? Go fuck your doll, dude. Go fuck your doll. We don't have time for that. Keep on ranting. Make sure you send them over to my website to get body language mastery, okay? Thanks for the free bunny. Thank you so much. I'll be investing cryptocurrency with that one. Keep running your mouth.
Muhammad when you need him.
Keep that fucking mouth running. That's all I got to say. So anyways, yeah, we got that going on. And real quick, we were talking about this. To be sure, Charlie, go ahead and tell them what you offer with your Telegram service, because I think you should know about this.
Yeah, I'll just keep it short and sweet. So, if you want to get into Bitcoin, you want to know how to do it properly, you want to make sure that you don't fuck it up, you don't make any mistakes, come over to my website, cultivatecrypto.com/shop. And this is where you can get the one-on-one lesson if you're just looking, for the basic information. But you can also pair that with the Telegram, which is kind of like a WhatsApp, but it's encrypted, which means you don't, people can't show your information or get your information off of the app. And also, this is where we show charts on a daily basis, mostly what's happening with Bitcoin, but we also do talk about other cryptocurrencies. I think, as Spence mentioned before, part of the best practices are to have your stop losses, because if Bitcoin doesn't pump, everything else will dump. So, we only talk about the altcoins when there's actually a good potential entry to be had. Of all the coins, we got Ripple, Ethereum, and Dogecoin doing a little bit of something right now. But like you said, it's not alt season. They're not moving enough to really get into it. So the best thing to do right now is to find good entry points into Bitcoin. How much are you willing to risk? What's your entry point? And at what, pattern are you putting in? So Rich is doing it right now when we actually are very close to a bottom. So I don't know. This might be a good segue into the price bit, unless there's something you want to talk about before that.
I'm done, dude. This show's yours. I'm fucking gonna die on stream. I'm gonna be the first Manosphere guy to die on a live stream.
That would be fucking brutal.
My fucking bread wallet recovery keys over there. So just take my Bitcoin.
Gotcha.
Start a hedge fund.
You got some water? Just drink some water. That'll do some good.
Start a hedge fund and give it to Jacob.
There we go. And so, yeah, what's the price of Bitcoin right now, and where is Richard buying? Basically, is kind of an interesting thing to look at, I think, here. Of course, when you're looking at charts, you have probabilities and possibilities. There's no guaranteed, this is exactly what's going to happen. But what we can do is we can look at the probabilities based on past price action. And I won't show it here right now. Well, actually, maybe I will. Just one thing. Why do I get this upcoming low price here of about $7,200? where does that number come from? Did I just pull it like a rabbit right out of my ass? Or is there some actual logic to this? Simple logic, which is down here. Well, actually, I'll show you the logic from the top because I don't know, not every guy, some of you guys already seen this, but just to repeat it for the guys who haven't. So when you took the Bitcoin top around 19,500, brought it down here to this bottom of 3,100, bring the Fibonacci retracement across, there's a special number here in the Fibonacci sequence, which is the golden ratio, 0.618, which is where Bitcoin exactly went to on the way up. Why is that the case? 0.618, just like Elliott waves, relies on Fibonacci sequences and is a natural growth pattern that happens in your DNA. It happens in the growth of stocks and commodities, and it also happens in the growth of plants, among a lot of other things in nature. So this is just a map of human psychology, but you can see the price from the bottom went exactly to that golden ratio in terms of its high. You can also do this to the downside, which is from the bottom of 3,100 up to the top of about 13,700 or so, 800. Put that top there. Where is the golden ratio on this correction down? We have the 0.618 at 7,200 here. Now, the 55 or 0.55 is at 8,000, which is also a Fibonacci sequence. If that 8,000 does hold and we pump from there, great. But we do have that potential to still kind of roll over here, come down within the next few days to weeks. And we're looking for that kind of sweet spot here of 7,200. Sometime, I believe, between October 10th and 17th is the most likely, in my opinion. Of course, if we did break that 7,200 level, like significantly, and kept going lower, the last area that I really don't want to see Bitcoin get to, but could get to and would still be fairly bullish, would be the 5,500. But that would mean until the end of this year, it's going to be not doing too much. But usually when you get guys like Richard and you get guys who know what they're looking at and who talk to the right people, I think there's a lot of people who know right now we're pretty low. We have a little bit lower that we could go, but it's not guaranteed, right? So this little bit of rollover that we have over the next couple of weeks also coincides with the Bitcoin 60-day Lucas cycles, which are these little green arrows that we have here that happen roughly every 60 days. On short time spans, they can happen up to as short as 40 days, as long as 80 days. But yeah, we have this area here being 40 days from the end of August into early to mid-October, being timing-wise, because Elliott Waves tells you the trend, where it's going, which right now we still are trending down for a little bit longer at least. But then the timing is the second aspect, right? You want the XY, the X and the Y axis, your vertical and your horizontal.
You're in charge. Just keep going.
I'm just going to keep going at
Pass me that
steamroll in here. Oh, yeah, do it. Get your Bible while you're at it.
I want to read the Bible over there.
But yeah, so if you want to make money, you can front run it and buy it now. You can wait till it dips and it bounces, buy it then. But anyways, it's going to take a while for Bitcoin to build up after this for a lot of different reasons. We do have what's called a left translated cycle in the last two cycles, meaning the high happened within the first 30 days, not in the second half of the cycle, which means the price will struggle to come back up here. So we have time to buy, right? Next time Bitcoin gets above 9 to 10,000.
Khalil says, why does BTC devalue then skyrocket? Are less people using? So are less people using?
No.
Incorrect.
So actually the network itself is growing,
Yeah.
The Bitcoin network. And I think it was Spence that mentioned yesterday Metcalfe's law during my show, which is the more computers, the more basically nodes you add to a network. Let's say, for example, you have a fax machine, right? And I don't have one. Your fax machine is useless, right? But if you and 10 other people have a fax machine, all of a sudden it becomes, 100 times more useful for me. And so that keeps happening with Bitcoin. So right now, one of the metrics to pay attention to for Bitcoin is its hash rate, which means how much computing power is being put into the network. and that will also tell you are there more miners, more people trying to get in and run the network, and the network itself is expanding on a technical level. But the price action, there's times when Bitcoin is undervalued, and then there's times when Bitcoin is overvalued. So whenever you get a run up like this, so you will never see this in the stock market. This is just fucking insane what happened in the early part of this year. And you got these people who, like us, we are, the I guess, front end of the millennial generation. And we do get some people who, they don't look back at history and they say, oh, this is normal. No, Bitcoin is not normal. Bitcoin is a fucking beast. Like, it's one of the things that does not happen in the stock market. And here, from the low of 3,100 up to that high, was roughly about 340% increase within the span of 6 months, right? That just does not happen with other assets, hands down. So that is insane. And
so what about now? Should people buy Bitcoin now or let it drop a little bit more?
Either or. So here's the two things that I would say to go for, right? So it's good to keep accumulating Bitcoin as you price average in. So buy some now. If it keeps going lower, buy a little bit later. Always keep, some money on the side. You don't want to be fully invested until the next pump, until we start, pumping again. But you want to keep some money on the side so that when the price, comes, you can average in. And to be honest, where we're going, in the next 365 days, if we break above 20,000 and we go towards 50,000, the difference between 8,000, 7,000, 9,000, 11,000, 10,000, whatever, is going to only be a couple $1,000s.
Yep.
In terms of, or a couple, a few percents. So anything under $11,000 right now is still really, really good. So if it goes down, just buy more. But here's the other strategy that you could do, is you could wait for it to bounce. And if it gets a healthy bounce, then you can buy it on the uptrend. Now, you would buy it probably the exact same price, maybe even a little higher, but you'd have that comforting feeling of, okay, now it's pumping a little bit, So either or. Yeah.
Pussies.
You gotta jump in front of the train every once in a while, right?
Before the train wreck.
You gotta take a risk.
Scroll down so I can just keep up on that shit.
You gotta
slide it over there.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, cool. Okay,
Yeah.
hit alt not top chat, so I can just read this shit.
There we go.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah. So, I to be honest, if you were accumulating during the time that we've been talking, you would have gotten a good price here at 4,000. You would have probably gotten another good price between 5,000 to 6,000, another good price at 8,000, and you probably would have bought up here in the 10, 11,000 area too, and that's okay. But if you price average in those prices, your average price would probably round out to where we are now, about 8,000. So, do what you do, but know this, that once we do get pumping up here, this is just like a local wave 1 potential. We have a lot further that we can go. To be honest, by what we saw with wave 1, this data that we had in the first 6 months of this year, I would say in the first 6 months of next year, if not earlier, we will get up to new all-time highs around or after the next halving in May, of around $40,000 to $60,000 per Bitcoin. And that's just the middle of the bull market. That's not even the end of the bull market, right? Nobody's going to be paying attention, really paying attention, until we break this 20,000 area. So right now, what I call it is stealth accumulation phase. And in February, I told this to guys on my show. February 19th, I put out a newsletter, and that was like the same week I started. I put out a newsletter that said why 2019 is the best year to accumulate Bitcoin, right? And during that newsletter, I sent it out to, I think, 9 people who, I started that first week on my email list with. 5 people read it, so only half the people read it. I know one guy who took action, which was Cody, and he got in a little bit at the 4,000 to 5,000 region, and then put in a little bit more as we went up. But most people just are not going to take the information and actually take action on it, which is the same thing with what you do. And it's just like, shit or get off the pot. Even if it's just a little bit that you can put in, whatever you put in, then you'll start learning about it, right? If you make a paper trading account and you just, feel like, you want to fake trade Bitcoin because you're not confident in your skills, what you do with your psychology when you don't have money on the line is not the same as what you do when you have psychology or when you have your own money on the line.
Yeah.
So
you play a little bit more safe.
Yeah, you just
Typically.
you're going to be a little bit more fearful and a little bit more greedy. So you're going to make mistakes on both ends. So, just get in and figure out how to work this ride. If you want more information, book a consultation with me, or do the Telegram group as well. And we have a lot of guys in there that also have good heads on their shoulders, and they can help help out with those types of questions as well. We have a bunch of guys from all sorts of different backgrounds.
And then if you're in the Body Language Mastery Group, Charlie will be in there himself. We might dedicate a whole webinar to cryptocurrency Q&A.
Yeah.
Depending if guys want to know about it or not. But, that's why we're here, guys. That's why I'm fucking dying here on stream, because we care about you.
and we were here 6 months or 9 months later after February when we said, Bitcoin's 3,200. Are you going to do something about it? We're going to be here, 9 months from now, and we're going to say, hey, it's at 40 to 60,000. You're going to do something about it. Eventually, you don't want to be the one who FOMOs in, who just is like pressing that button, because you usually get in when it's around here, 14,000.
Normie strategy: buy high, sell low.
Exactly. Lose your money.
Lose your money. Blame Bitcoin.
Exactly. So let's get on to the subject for today, so that we can do that. I'll let you press that thing. And so basically what we got going here is Visa, Mastercard, and Libra join forces to defeat Bitcoin. So we talked about Libra before. What was your opinion on Libra the last time we talked about it? And why?
I mean,
you don't have to give a complex answer. Just the first thing.
Look, I can't even playfully call guys in my Facebook group certain words, or I get banned for typing comments and stuff.
Yeah,
okay.
Right.
What happens if I do that? Am I gonna get locked out of my Libra account? I'm gonna get locked out of my money. Like, Facebook is probably recording this episode right now, and
Google is.
Well, Google definitely is, and Facebook is, and fuck all of you guys. But
thank you for letting us use YouTube. It's except for that it doesn't work very well half the time.
Nah, fuck you guys. There's just not good. It's just not good.
Yeah. And Street Walking Cheetah says, where are the resources a noob can learn the basics of crypto, Charlie? I'm building a free course, which is going to be a super short, how you can get into Bitcoin over a weekend. Mm-hmm. And it'll be just bare bones, absolute basics for free. So Walking Cheetah, go to my website, send me an email, charlie@cultivatecrypto.com. I'll put you on that list, and I'll let you know as soon as it's out. It's a free course, so it is what it is. But then that'll help you at least know how to, for example, use a Bitcoin ATM, how to find good rates, simple stuff. And once you're in, then you're going to need to, actually figure it out and learn about it. So
Ryan, what's up, baby? Extra guac in the house. How you doing?
Yeah.
But yeah, Libra, it's just I don't even trust Facebook with my data, and now you're gonna
I didn't even using Facebook for the most part.
If you're not even when did I give you consent to take my data? And then secondly, if I say something that's against community guidelines, which is a great way of saying our draconian rules, it's community guidelines.
Yeah, medieval shit.
You're gonna be locked out of your money. You're not gonna have access to it. It's not going to work, dude. Libra is going to be
as soon as you say something politically incorrect or something that's different from what they want you to say.
Yep.
They're going to block you. And here's the thing, is Visa and MasterCard do the same thing internationally. They've been called out on it multiple times, or many, many times. But here's the thing. They have joined forces, apparently, to bring Libra to the world. Now, the reason why we mentioned this subject, because we did talk about Libra before, but there is new information with Visa and MasterCard that actually is quite interesting, and is just kind of showing how Libra is basically failing, in my opinion.
Let's see it. It's common sense why this shit's a fail.
Yeah, so you got Mark Zuckerberg here, and turn it over to the screen. So you got, Mr. I don't know what you want to call him. He's an alien, basically, is what I'm trying to get at.
Fucking android.
There you go. Super Mark Zuckerberg. Basically, here's what he's saying, right? He's trying to address Libra and regulation. Why is he trying to address this? Because every single government in the world is saying the same thing that you are, is we don't trust these motherfuckers. Why should we let them in the financial system?
You know you're shady as fuck. Well, I mean, I guess if the government is criticizing you, fuck the government too, so.
Well, yeah, but they're right in this regard, that fucking, Mark Zuckerberg stealing your data, not doing anything with it properly. He's fucking up left and right. And so why are they gonna, say like, okay, yeah, here's our stamp of approval, you can get into the crypto game. Now, here's the thing. This is a sign that Libra is not a true cryptocurrency, because it's not decentralized enough to say, F you to the government, we don't care. We're going to come out with our cryptocurrency, and it's going to be badass, and you can't do anything about it. If it was a true cryptocurrency, they'd be able to do that. Obviously, they can't. And so this is where it gets interesting, because Visa and Mastercard, they start saying, we kind of like being friends with the government. We kind of like having a business, and yeah, we might actually want to disassociate with Facebook. They haven't come out and said it point blank, but it's a rumor that both Visa and MasterCard are going to actually pull out, figuratively speaking, with Libra. Kind of setting you up. Come on, man.
I'm dozing.
Throw me something. Throw me something.
I'm falling asleep over here, dude. I'm so sorry.
It's all good. It's all good.
I'm here for the boys.
I'll just pat your head while you're asleep.
It's good. I'm gonna fucking fall asleep.
Put some glasses on you or something. You already got the glasses.
Weekend with Bernie's over here.
But yeah, so the basic thing is, the update with this is that Libra's failing. They're flailing all over the place. They might not even get this cryptocurrency up off the ground, to be honest. And so this is just something that you guys need to pay attention to, because then you will understand why Libra is, you'll understand why Libra is not truly a cryptocurrency, and why you basically, don't want to be even close to this thing. So it just becomes clearer and clearer with each step. But what did he say here? Zuckerberg said, we already focus a lot on real identity across Facebook, so there's even more that we need to do in order to protect this type of product. So they need to get a lot better at identity protection, which, as we said, they can't do. So they're never going to pull this thing off.
Get better at give us more of your data so we can protect it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got here.
It's like I owe you $500, but if you pay me $250, I can get it back to you quicker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like drug dealer kind of antics to me.
Sign me up. Where can I just be an idiot? Good Lord.
Yep.
So, are we going for a 3-hour show today? Absolutely fucking not, Cameron. I'm about to die of cardiac arrest.
Let's do this and finish up on a high note.
Yeah. No, we good. We keep going. We good.
No, I mean, we're done with the subject.
Yeah.
And we do need to get you to bed. But one thing we do have here is we have a few memes just basically explaining what Zuckerberg is. And I think that's a good way to end it for today.
Yeah, let's see.
So here, what do we got? Oh, you got it.
Oh, yeah, we're good.
So what is this thing, John?
That's the Trojan. That's the Trojan horse.
Yep. What does that usually do?
So let's see. we got. Okay. So we got. Is this okay? So this is Facebook Libra. Bitcoin. Bitcoin is inside the market. Regular people. Ah. Okay.
Yeah. So
because Libra's gonna fail.
Yeah, and Libra's the thing that people are like, oh yeah, sure. Like I'm kind of interested in that. It might have some success. Just the normies, not really paying attention to it. But Bitcoin basically riding on those coattails and saying, nope. Actually, once people like Richard Cooper actually understand all this, like he mentioned in his tweet, people will want Bitcoin. And so it's just one of those things that helps open up the market even more, just kind of wedges Bitcoin into the general, consciousness of the world. It can't be stopped. So it's just one of those things that some people view it this way. So this was just a knock on their identity protection ability. So Facebook is looking for new employees. No need for that for an application. They already know everything about you.
It's so terrible.
And now if they know, now they know how much money you have, they'll be able to say like, hey, we don't want this guy. He has bad credit. He's not trustable, or
he's spending it on this why this and
he's,
that.
He's spending it on gambling, or he's spending it on they'll start to be the what do you call it, the ethics police.
If you guys trust Libra, you guys are fucking stupid. Like, bottom line, like that is just like.
But most people don't even get to this level of looking at it. Dude, most people are just like, okay, it's Facebook.
I can see it now. I can see so many girls like, oh my God, I'm using Libra, and it's like #1. I bought this pink mug. Like, yay, girl power, empowerment. And then they say something stupid like, oh, we're banned, and I can't get out. Like, oh, dude, this is gonna be an absolute fucking nightmare. Like, if it even gets off the ground. Do you think this is gonna get off the ground?
It's currently like stalling out even on the runway. So that's why I'm talking about it today, is because I think it's good to know. And here's something interesting. So it's just, what's the difference between Libra and Bitcoin? Libra is centralized, Bitcoin is decentralized. But check this out. Where is this from?
Red Wallet.
That's interesting, isn't it?
Yep.
Anyways, going to the next one. This one's good. 1 Libra equals 1 month of privacy rights. So Facebook launches a new cryptocurrency called Libra. This seems fair, right? So basically, again, you're an idiot if you want to trust Bitcoin.
Or Libra, if you want to trust Libra.
Or sorry, yeah. I'm getting tired now.
No, it's rubbing off on you.
Yeah, right. This one doesn't like. Can we like zoom in on this one?
No. Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Nice.
So, do you want this? Is this the world you want to live in? Do you want to live in this world?
No.
Hell no.
Fuck no.
Do not put this, man, on our money. Because what they're trying to do is they're trying to make this a stable coin in relation to other currencies, the US dollar and a basket of other currencies. So you don't want this shit. You don't want to give this guy any more power than he currently has. And it is declining, actually. So let it be that way. And that's basically all I have to say on that.
Yeah. I mean, ultimately, guys, the Libra situation is 100% a scam. As educated members of the audience, what do we got? We got 42 watching right now. This show is slowly but surely growing, just because we got more dedicated members of the audience growing. Obviously, this show continues to be the lowest performing show of all.
Bitcoin isn't for everybody, man.
And it's terrible. It's so fucking sad. But if you guys can hear my voice on the other side of the screen, just know that Libra's going to fail. I want you to know that by you studying this information, it's valid, okay? Watch and study, watch Libra fail, and know that you're ahead of the game, okay? And that being said, definitely don't invest in Libra. Buy Bitcoin. This is not financial advice or whatever, but if I were to play the ultimate video game, that's what I would do. I would buy Bitcoin, and I definitely would steer clear away from Libra, because Facebook is not to be trusted. Even when the United States government doesn't trust you, I mean, that's like you fucking up for sure.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it is hard to have financial conversations with people because they don't get taught this.
Yeah.
Right? So a lot of this information, not only do people not understand computer science, they don't understand math that much in general, and also, finance. So getting all of those in one package is definitely a red pill wake-up call of that. Does take some time, but if you take 15 minutes a day for 6 months, you'll know more than 99% of the people around you, and that's it just takes a little bit of effort, and you can basically gain self-sovereignty and some stealth wealth here.
So that's gonna do it, guys. Look, I'm dead tired. Okay, we streamed 30 minutes. I gotta go to bed. Like, I've been up for now 31 hours. I'm not gonna be streaming until Monday. I make the comeback, but I will be streaming Dude Party on Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, after Rule 0. So you're not going to want to miss out on that. Check out Charlie. Go to cultivatecrypto.com, and we will catch you guys next time. I will see you later.